With the man in a big green hat. I'm here at a little known spot at Wheeler National Wildlife Refuge in North Alabama called the Dancy Bottom Trail. It's just a lovely name, and years ago it used to be a favorite spot of mine to come. There's tons of wildflowers to see in the spring, and lots of swamps and that kind of thing. And at some point the beavers kind of took it over and caused a lot of flooding issues, and they ended up closing it and make it made for a very short route. But now they've just have completed a new 1,000-foot section of boardwalk that spans that area, from what I understand. And so a lot of the original 1.5-mile route is back open. So eager to get back out here and explore it and see it all again. It's late fall now. We just had a really nice rain overnight last night. It helps with the drought situation that we've been in. You can still see some of these leaves hanging around, but most of the leaves are down now. It was a good soaking rain. This trail is a nice wide path. It's easy to follow. It used to be more natural. And in some time, I'm sure that will take back over too. A lot of these holding on to the leaves here are beech trees, and a little phenomenon is called marcescence, and they end up holding on to the leaves almost till spring. And there are oaks and other hardwoods that do this too. But it has a little pop of color, if nothing else. Wintertime. Right now I can see the new boardwalk coming up to the swamp that I removed years ago. And I'm excited. This is great. This used to be one of my favorite little views out through here. It's been years since I've seen this. So I kind of hope, I want to see what's changed. This is really nice. I feel though, looking at this, that this has been the whole trail system here perhaps has been rerouted. This feels further up into the swamp itself. I'm spooking all kinds of little birds over here. I think they're sparrows of some kind. I don't know if they're showing on video. Lots of little birds. Here comes the hawk. Something's making a nest up here. Way up in one of the dead trees. We have lots of birds of prey here. I suspect it's one of them, but I haven't seen any yet. So this is what I was remembering from a long time ago. And this landscape has changed a bit. This was the little bridge that went over, and that was the view up into the swamps. And this is what I was missing and hoping to see again. There just used to be an old metal bridge here, and it flooded so much. It's a very quiet place. There's lots of birds to see here. It's a good spot to be out in nature. What's amazing is that even with 1.5 inches or so, maybe 2 inches of rain in spots that this area received, the water is still so low. But we've been in some areas, the D4 drought was the worst category of drought that you can be in. And this rain was at least slow enough, steady enough, the ground just soaked it straight in. There was no real runoff. It just takes a lot to bounce back from that kind of drought. Another little hidden back little water area here. It's pretty neat. Lots of natural springs around. And here we are back into the woods a bit again. Beautiful little spot here. We're gonna go off trail a bit. Go down here and look at the water. Try not to spook any gators. I think I'm joking here in North Alabama, but I'm not. One little sensational area of all colors through this patch. And then you move back to mostly pines. And with a few hardwoods and other trees are through here. The citrus. You can see how mostly barren they are. We're up a little higher in elevation. And I've been quiet listening for deer and other animals. But I've heard nothing so far. It's been a nice little walk in the woods. Reached an old roadbed. Private property on that end. Obviously the trail back this way. There's no real sign either way. But this trail continues on. So this may be the end of cool fungi. There's a massive, you get an idea, here's my hand. It's like dinner plate size. Oh, there's a little snail up underneath there. Hi, guy. Knock, knock. Tons of different fungi on this tree. There's little daddy longlegs. I think some of this turkey tail was old. There's some new that sprung up out here though. That's kind of cool. Sort of reddish color. But I love finding little fungi in the woods in the winter time. A lot of times, well, it looks like a jelly fungus over there. A lot of times there's little wildflowers, obviously, or anything. So for me, these are the wildflowers of winter, in a way. You get all these different shapes, colors, and things. It's quite interesting. Look at this one. That's unique. So walking back down to a spot where I said, let's go look at the water. It's just oblivious to me. I could tell this was a put-in spot for something. I did not even pay attention to the beaver lodges behind me here. This is exactly what this is. This is a beaver lodge. You see that on the other side. This would have been dammed up through here. And where I'm standing would have been underwater. And that explains, see this little trail that comes across right through here. And then I'll pan back this way. And you can see how this exits easy here. This is a perfect spot for a beaver lodge. And take a little hop trail here. I can see there's a game trail or a path of some kind. At least somebody or something has used. It's a little backwater area. At one point this water would have been much higher. Just from natural occurrences. Probably beaver dams themselves. Oh, I see a heron flying at a distance. You can't get close enough. The water is so low. It's not that impressive, unfortunately. It's always nice to go see what's off trail just to here. Never know. Little rock trail thing here. Let's follow the game trail. Deep little patch of water. You can see an old beaver dam there. We'll walk up to that. Yeah, this old dam had been here a long time. You can see it mounded up here on the side here. So long that it cut all the silt and it was going to permanently flood it through here. You can see the effects that the higher water has on the trees here. You see this on a lot of the trunks around. Turkey vultures. Going after a little bit of debate and finding an old map. Decided that was the end of the trail actually. So 1.2 miles now instead of 1.5, perhaps it was originally. But maybe one day they'll continue it on up that road. There's certainly opportunity here. Maybe even connect it to the newer hiking and biking trail that you can access from the visitor center a bit north of here. Acquiring at a bridge or something. That'd be a gorgeous area to explore. So things are coming along this late fall walk through the woods and cut through a little bit of swamps and whatnot. And some still lingering fall colors. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild.